I'm on one day link up TV, YouTube. It's all there. I told you different kind of genres. Don't try and put me in a box.
If you talk to most people about anime, like that is their point of view. Like that's their point of view. Like I ain't got time to sit there and watch man power up to do something.
What is happening to anime at the minute? Why are we getting an influx of isekai and a decrease of shonen? Why are we not getting the great animes like One Piece and Dragon Ball Z? Instead, we're getting like these 10 to 12 episode seasons and then long gaps, long breaks.
Okay.
You know, some of these are like less in-depth stories. Like, what do you think is happening?
Personally, I think, because in the old format, like, for example, Bleach, Naruto, One Piece, Dragon Ball, they're like continuous. They're always rolling, yeah? So then we always get these filler episodes at some point because the anime catches up to the manga. The anime can no longer run because it's got no more source material. So the manga's got to get ahead. So then we have the filler episodes in it. So I feel like now, the way it is now, it's like they've kind of lightened the workload on the animators that would normally have to continuously work week to week. It's like, all right, cool. So now you can just do 12 episodes or 24, like a season or like core, as they call it, 12 or 24, yeah. Then in that way, it gets broken up. They're not working as hard 24/7 to keep an episode coming out every single week. And then in that aspect, we get these simulcasts, and then anime just becomes like a seasonal rotational thing. And it's like everyone kind of gets a chance to eat because everyone gets their spotlight for the season, but then at the same time, everyone gets their rest. Do you know what I mean? So it's probably healthier for the artists, but I feel like in that sense, we also get a lot more slop because if something's going to be running continuously long, then it's got to have more substance to it, innit? It's easier to like do a copy and paste isekai where at the essence it's kind of the same, but the character development and the world building is slightly different, and then they just run with that, innit? And then we get this overload of slot where everything's kind of the same but slightly different.
That's not a problem with isekais, man. The only isekai, which again some people might not call it, but technically is, that I'm really messing with, is All Devout and Well. Really and truly.
Well, you don't like it?
No, so that's really like in general. I'm not saying they're the worst, but I don't really.
He didn't come back into a different realm.
Same world. It's
the same world, different body.
Same world, but different body. He's died and come back as someone else in the same world.
Right, maybe
it's
not
technically isekai.
Maybe not isekai at the core of the word.
So what? My world's the only thing.
Similar.
Yeah, so what? Wait, let me just ask a question. So if my man died, yeah, and come back as the same person, yeah, look the same everything, but it's just a different dimensional world, that would be isekai.
Yes, this is how your premise.
But if man died, come back in a whole different body in the same world,
it's called reincarnation.
Different place.
It's literally called reincarnation.
So isekai is a whole different world. That's the premise of isekai.
But that would be reincarnation too. He's reincarnating into someone else in the same world,
different world. Now,
that's still
isekai is a different world.
But even if it's the same world, it's reincarnation, no?
You're arguing with
Flicks,
the
it's
definition
alright,
or
man.
something.
Take the L,
It's the same reincarnation. It's not behind the camera talking again.
Yo!
Oh, God. No, I usually back you, man, but no, isekai.
It's alright, take the L.
It's alright, man. You know for next time.
He said that in so well, I almost missed it. I know that wasn't implied to me, but understand this. Two guys behind the camera, yeah? So be specific. Double.
No, these men are mocking it. These two are mocking it.
That's someone else's point of view. Come on.
Double.
I said double.
I think that we're in like some weird place with manga, and I feel like it's obviously all stemming from the manga personally. Obviously, anime in the offset from the birth of it, I think it was started out in like with unrealistic expectations, in the sense of like you got one man every week flushing out a new comic, like a new anime, a new manga. Sorry, like it's a job. That is
to the point of death.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That is a job. That is a job within itself. So I get. Yeah, well, not necessarily. Most of these guys were doing it on their ones.
If he dies, he dies.
most
Like
of
Drago, yeah.
most of these men were doing it on their ones, especially in the beginning. Like now, it's only really now that people are saying like, yeah,
Whole
like get
team
but
of 4 or
hiring a
5.
team and do stuff like that. Maybe one person does the background, one person does the characters. Like, do you know what I mean? That's only a now thing, like this generation of artists that's doing that. Whereas prior to that, it even now, Oda's saying he's not letting other artists touch the manga. Like he wants to draw it. He's the only person that wants to draw it. Like, do you know what I mean?
Mad, isn't it?
And again, still to this day, for such a long, I mean, he's doing well because for such a long.
That's probably why a lot of them end up with bad health.
The thing about
Because I'll be honest with you, like drawing a scene sometimes, like you can, if depending, like you could take like 60 hours on like that art piece behind you, like
tiring,
60 hours.
There's that Studio Ghibli frame that they spent how long?
They said a year.
3 years.
3 years.
3 years.
3 years on one
for
frame.
that clip.
It's mental, innit?
Oh, they're walking through.
That one clip took 3 years.
It's a beautiful scene, but
That's
what I'm
it
saying.
falls underneath bare eyes, man.
It's crazy.
Sure.
It's crazy.
It's a tough one. So like that. So we've got those unrealistic expectations. Then we forward on to now we've got platforms where the animators can complain and they can say how they truly feel when they're speaking out. So now everybody's got to start creating change, right? And the only way to do that is now to start looking at how Western culture is doing their situation and start being like, so now we have to emulate and create situations that means that things can get done in a capacity where we're all still making money. But we're not killing ourselves to do it. I think for the industry, I think it obviously for us purists, it's a sad moment in time because we're used to that
consistent. Took it for granted, didn't it?
Yeah. Like when you grow up where you're watching things that have 800, like 500, 1,000 episodes, and then all of a sudden you're being succumbed to like 12.
Well, this is it. Is One Piece the last one?
One Piece is the last one.
100%. That's the last
One Piece is definitely, unless someone comes and says, nah, man, I'm doing it like how they used to do it in the old days.
And they'd have to have some funding behind them or else themselves to just say, we're going to just keep it going.
Oda's only able to do what Oda's doing because he's not relying on just one studio. Like, he's got studios working countlessly around the clock to make One Piece happen. Like, do you know what I mean? That aside, when you go onto with the isekai situation now, when you go onto any manga service or any manga platform that you can view manga, it's like Solo Leveling comes out. Now you've got 20 to 50 artists all making their version of Solo
Leveling. Everything's the same.
Everything is the same.
But this is the cash grab.
Yeah, it's cash grabs because it's like people realize, oh, that's what everyone wants to see now. Now let me do my version of that. Like, do you know what I mean?
Correct.
So you've got like Solo Leveling look-like things, even to the core where they'll call it Solo Level Up.
Yes.
And then now my man,
he's right though.
My man's like, bro, it's a wild like going onto a manga site and seeing you can waste your time with
the wrong
thing in so many different ways because they're gonna look like Jinwoo, they're gonna sound like Jinwoo, they're just not Jinwoo.
Yeah.
Like,
and you miss gems by dealing with them.
Do you know what I'm saying? And then now what you have now is you have this sea of freaking manga that is all isekai related.
Yeah.
Yes.
All like, I'll be honest with you, like when last what apart from when we locked on to Ordeal, I was just seeing it seemed like everything had a level up system with a screen.
Yeah.
Like every single thing.
And even going off
pretty
with that.
much.
So even Tuner Anime that said it's basically for the isekai premise is Teogonia is one and Lord of Mysteries.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But they're literally everything that comes out has got some sort of isekai premise now. It's mad. Like come back in a new world, different person. Like
What are you upset about?
I'm gonna say because that's what happens. It's a new world, bro.
No, I'm just what?
What are you upset about?
I know. I feel like we spoke about this before, but Teogonia.
Yeah, man. He's from a different world.
Yeah, but if you watch it, he gets flashbacks from.
But I don't think he.
It's not started like that though.
No.
Implied that he might be. There's nothing. there's no solid confirmation. We're getting flashbacks.
You're both right. One, it is giving isekai feels. Two, they haven't confirmed it yet. So cool. It could go either way, but
you send people down.
Either way, he's got memories from
another
our world, basically, and he's in that world in Teogonia. So,
can I just ask what do we think was the trigger for this? Because I don't think it was solo leveling. I think
solo
something before that. I think it was
slime
bollocks.
That time I got reincarnated as slime.
The time I got reincarnated as X, Y, Z. There's so many of them.
Yeah, I reckon it could have been slime, you know.
I mean, slime made it, and now everyone's reincarnated in something. I was reincarnated into a vending machine.
Vending machine, bro.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm never clicking it.
Making up stuff now, man.
I'm never clicking it.
Reincarnated is a vending machine.
I'm never clicking it. It could be the hardest anime out. I'm never clicking it.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Never clicking it.
Yeah, slime. You got a lot to make up for, man.
Some of the names of these
and they're
anime,
all reincarnated as they're literally
I find it quite strange because I'm just like, I'm gonna go and make an anime now, and I'm gonna go, reincarnated as a vending machine. This is gonna be lit. How do you know that's gonna bang?
Because people like anything, bro.
Bro, it's crazy.
There's something out there for everyone. Someone will look at that and think, you know what, I'm gonna give that a go.
I like vending machines.
But I can't. Do you know what? Do you know what it is? Yeah, like. As a person that likes anime, when I go to now go create my anime, it has to be hard.
Yeah.
I can understand a parody. If you're the type of person that likes comedy, I can understand why you wouldn't do that. But to then be like,
yeah, but I guess it depends on your. I think it depends on your pride as a creator.
There's a different
your pride
vibe
in your craft
in Japan. You can buy
That's
knickers. Lovely hot drinks, different types of hot drinks. You can buy so many different things from vending machines.
Even view
That's true. That is true.
From the inside
as well.
And they're just on the street. They're on the street.
There's a place in Japan with like a long ass wall of just all sake machines. There's like 100 different
Apparently
ones.
as well, right? I actually saw somebody start talking about this whole vending machine thing with the knickers, and they were basically saying that it's not actually a thing that there's no proof of these vending machines that you can go buy used knickers, because that was the thing. Yeah. Everybody was running around saying that there's this thing, but Chris is like, I've seen them.
not used knickers. No.
Yeah, but it's so apparently what it is that they've got vending machines where you can go get knickers for work for a woman that's basically like, you know, come onto her time in a month, and she's got a rush to go get something. So that's the idea and vibe of it. But how it's sold to us over here is that it's a CD thing, and it's got used girls' knickers. It's crazy.
Guys can smell and all that.
Yeah.
So man, just take it as. No,
it's not that. I also think
got sniffing shops.
I also think it's like a lot of these manga artists out there are suffering from like overwhelm because of the big three. Like they just see them as gods. They might feel like they just can't possibly do what they're just giants. They've gone and done 500, 600, 1,000 episodes of
20
this
years
one thing.
of serialization and that.
Like they see themselves like, there's no way I can do that. And so they end up keeping their small.
But that's where they're going
their
wrong.
dreams.
Like, think about Ordeal. Ordeal is nothing like the big three. I don't see the big three in Ordeal at all, right? Apart from maybe they got powers. Other than that, there's nothing about the big three in Ordeal. But look how powerful that story is.
Yeah.
Whether the characters are black, white, whatever. Look how the story itself. Look how powerful the story is.
I think there's a little bit of a struggle for originality right now.
Exactly.
And that is what it is. And do you know what it is? Yeah, it's like a lack of effort on everybody's part, because, and this is what I think, like, if you're gonna do something, like, take the time. Like creating is a skill that, like, you don't just wake up and you can create. It's something that you practice. Like all of these things, like as with anything that you do in it, like it's that 10,000 hours to mastery. You have to come and spend your hours daily thinking on it. Like, and I think if creators took a little bit more time, we'd have a lot more quality. A lot more
But
quality.
then even like that, it's not even just in anime, it's just everything in film in general. Everything's a remake, everything's live action. Like, there's no original stories. There's not been
It's
a
about the
film.
money, innit?
But that's because
Is it so that they can have to fit? They need to have the potential to be turned into an anime so that they can fit within reasonable time slots.
Oh no,
Like they can't be we can't have the Ninja Scrolls anymore because it's too.
Yeah, everything's definitely a lot more sensitive.
Yeah, it's 100%.
You think that the violence is they're trying to make it more minimal?
Maybe in the Western world, I would say.
I feel like
unless you're watching,
because it's their biggest export.
yeah,
so it has
any
to
mainstream
appease-
anime sense. So any mainstream one, any proper one that goes mainstream, they water it down for the Western.
Yeah, I would argue that Ninja Scroll, certain elements of the violence, I could definitely see them taken away, like some violational.
Put it this way, yeah.
Drinking the blood.
Violational.
I mean, you know what I mean? I'm not really trying to, but yeah, man.
Put it this way, yeah. When's the last time like you actually see like a proper good like seinen anime or manga?
a good what?
Seinen. So it's like a bit darker, like Tokyo Ghoul, seinen, or say how you say it,
I can't
seinen.
remember, it's been a long
But
time.
then a lot of the stuff that's pushed is shonen, where you see fighting, but maybe you might not see someone die. You just see them get batted up.
Did something happen to Adult Swim? Like, did it?
Look, it's still going on.
Because
It's still going,
Lazarus
but-
come out on Adult Swim, didn't it?
Yeah, Lazarus is out Adult Swim, and
And
Ninja Kamu come out.
Yeah,
Kamu come out
so-
on.
Yeah.
But did something happen for it to like? Because I feel like we haven't seen much from it until recent.
No, because
No,
no,
but
but they
I don't think it's still going to
before all
America.
that, yeah, it's
I
been
think
going
it's
on.
more
Before all
American.
that, they
Yeah.
also remade. I think it was if not one last season of Samurai Jack.
Yeah.
I made it for adults.
Boondocks
I like
as well
Samurai
was on
Jack,
Adult
but
Swim.
yeah, Adult Swim had all of those Family Guy lookalike things, but for adults.
Oh, that's how the robot chicken.
Robot
with that
chicken,
mad stuff.
Yeah.
Robot Chicken, mad.
All right, so current word on the street. We're going to talk about the current simulcast, the plethora of anime that's recently come out in the simulcast is, in my opinion, a lot higher than the last 2 or 3. I think probably the best in recent months or years. And yeah, we've got a lot to unpack. So what anime, is everyone watching right now?
The new one, if I'm saying it right, Gachiakuta.
Yeah.
I like that. That looks really interesting.
Gachiakuta good.
Yeah.
Togen Anki.
Yeah, that's another one
Yeah.
that looks good.
All right, let's give people a little bit of
Yeah.
background information on Gachiakuta. Who here has anyone seen it or watched it, dived into it?
Nah, I know about it, but I'm yet to watch the episode.
Cool. So the anime is like relatively new. Couple episodes or 1 episode. The manga's like what,
Been around for a
80
while.
chapters?
It's been
Yeah,
around for a while.
80 to 100 chapters probably.
Decent.
Follows a guy, without giving too much away. His dad was a blacksmith who used to make these special swords that he is also an owner of. His dad gets killed, and it's basically his story following the revenge and mystery of who killed his dad and how he can harness these special swords to get the powers out of them and out of himself. So
Have you read it?
not all of it, but a bit of
But
it.
it's not even swords. Anything in general, anything he touches.
Yeah,
in
true,
general.
I didn't
not
get that.
swords.
I didn't get it. It's
He's
like
got a sword,
anything
sorry.
he touches is
Yeah,
like,
anything it becomes a weapon, basically.
He's OP.
But is the terminology is sword, is it not? It's like sacred sword or something like that. Or sacred weapon or something like that. That's what they call them.
A sacred weapon, yes. It's not necessarily a sword, but it's a sacred weapon. Because even, like, obviously, remember, my man's got an umbrella.
Yeah.
So obviously,
Yes,
it's all
yes.
different stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. So definitely interesting. Definitely worth a read or a watch. You can get in there quite early. There's only 1 episode.
feels like an original, like something fresh.
It is fresh,
An idea
definitely.
that's
Yeah.
fresh to me.
Mm.
I like the art style of it as well. Like watching episode 1, the art style of it was pretty cool to watch as well.
It's that old school, new school, isn't it?
Yeah. Do you know what it is? You can say that, but I just think it's just straight up like it's just got a nice original feel to it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It doesn't feel like they're trying to be anybody. They're doing their own thing, and I like it. The only thing that I could kind of relate it to is, you know, that moment where Soul Eater would show you the sun and the moon.
Mm.
Yeah.
It's got that kind of essence to it. Like It just reminds me of that somehow, like when I see it, because obviously that Sun and the Moon bit was always a little bit different to the main thing. It had that kind of feel to it.
Style to it.
And then Togen Anki is basically, I'll say it's Demon Slayer but reversed. So the protagonist is a demon fighting demon hunters. Basically.
Yeah, I don't know. I watched the first episode.
There's only one right now, but essentially,
more demon. That's another thing that's quite popular.
Or Oni, we should
isn't
say,
it?
It's demons.
Demons.
It's
the blood.
like demon all the time. And I thought, I'll give it a watch. I liked what I saw.
For one
I find it
episode.
interesting. I'm going to keep going. I didn't dislike it at all.
Remember,
I thought
it's only one episode.
it was a nice hype start to it.
Yeah.
Like it showed you what capabilities what we're capable of quite early on.
And the thing is, well, you know, where they've got high hopes for anime when it comes out with dubbed from the jump, because it's already got a dubbed from the start. Most times you have to wait, but they've done the dub at the same time as the
I think
subs.
it all boils down to like the creators, like who wants to who wants to do their due diligence.
Yeah, but they've been hyping this for time. Like this is one anime that they've been promoting for like at least over a year. Like compared to other anime, I've been seeing this one being promoted for the Togen Anki.
Again,
They were doing the same with the one we just mentioned as well, though. For like a whole year, I've been seeing that one.
Yeah, it boils down to the VCs as
and
well.
The backing, I guess they have, because you
the
look
VCs.
At, what's it, Lazarus? They come with a dub straight away.
Essentially.
So, but that's Adult Swim, so they've got the money to do that. Do you know what I mean?
I think great voice acting in Token Anki. That first episode was like spot on. It captivated me. What was going on? Great scenes in there. So yeah, give that one a watch. I'll keep going with that one.
Anyone else got any new ones?
I started watching the Water Magician. Know nothing of it really. Just that's new, and I checked it out, and I was pleasantly surprised to hear Jiraiya's voice in there. There it is.
You 100 on that, yeah?
I'm pretty certain.
If Quantum One says it, I'm gonna.
What is it? The main character?
No, it's not the main character.
What do you know the name of the character?
Please do a fact check.
I can't remember.
TC the fact check.
What's this one called again?
But he comes in the form of a dragon. Jiraiya.
If you type in his name, the voice actor should
Jiraiya the Dragon.
What? Oh, I was going. You had me there, bro. I thought his name was actually Jiraiya the Dragon. I was like, what? Jiraiya. And they got a real voice actor for Jiraiya. I said, no.
Yeah.
While TC does the fact check, is there any other anime anyone wants to comment on?
I got a question. What are we saying about this windbreaker ordeal?
I was literally going to mention.
What's that?
Yeah, what's the feeling on it with this whole tracing?
No. So see the windbreaker thing. It's not actual windbreaker.
It's not windbreaker.
It's the webtoon
from Webtoon.
It's the webtoon.
From Webtoon.
It's two different things.
It's a different thing. It's not.
So it's a completely.
Yeah. It's different.
That's the windbreaker I know about first.
It's a backgrounding one.
The back one.
Yeah.
So our thing is safe.
Yeah.
I don't care about it. We don't need to talk about that.
Yeah.
That's fine.
But when I don't want windbreaker, I was going to mention, obviously, it's finished now. But I did enjoy this simulcast. To be fair,
Second season, thoughts, yeah?
Yeah, man. I felt like it was good, to be fair. Don't get me wrong, there were certain things in it that, for myself anyway, I was like, story was just, I just wanted to get a bit more to the gritty action in it.
Third season. With the third season, I read it, it's peak.
Yeah, well,
it obviously gives that Tokyo Avengers feel, but I feel like it's got a bit more to it than Tokyo Avengers.
Yeah, man.
I haven't even seen it all yet.
Tokyo Avengers, I love the premise of like the whole you know what I mean? I've come from the future to the past again. So it's different, isn't it? But in terms of delinquent type feel, I feel like Windbreaker does do a better job at just diving a bit more into that field of things. So yeah, man.
Another one I'm proper enjoying, obviously everyone's trying to look in, but Lord of Mysteries. The animation is amazing.
Animation is great.
It's really good.
But I'm finding it hard. I'm finding it hard.
During the first
It
episode.
is tough. You need to be
You have to pay attention. You have to lock in. You actually have to lock in.
I think it's... I enjoy it.
Alert.
It's good. So on episode 4 now, it's actually good. I'm actually enjoying it.
I'm enjoying it as well.
The power
I was
system.
watching it right on this couch.
It moves pretty quick.
Really? I can't believe you, man, are falling asleep.
From scene to scene. And
I ain't falling asleep.
the first episode, you're not
can't
really
get into it. I don't know what it is.
It's a lot
understanding what's happening.
The power system,
What's
the
this?
story.
What's this?
Lord of the
Mysteries.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie,
it's good.
man.
It's good.
Like what? I'm only episode 2 in, And I'll be honest with you, it's feeling very like Sandman. Like Netflix Sandman, kind of vibe,
Yes.
Like that's the kind of
you for that you have to lock in.
It's
It's not even just I got to lock it. I got to shut everything off.
You basically can't have that on doing something.
Yeah.
Like, you need to be.
And I think that was the problem. Was I was doing. When I was watching Lord of Mysteries, I was doing drawing studies, and it was like I was more focused on the drawing.
You
was,
have to pay attention. That's one you've got. It's not just straight violence. You have to pay attention to the story.
Yeah, it's a bit psychological.
By the way, as well, sorry to break it to you. Yeah, it's not. So the voice of Jiraiya is Hochu Otsuka, and he's not in the casting.
Who's this fake?
Of the
TC
of the Water Magician.
it sounds just like
him. Yeah.
So we try and play.
We need to know what character he is.
he's the dragon, the red dragon.
The dragon.
And he's red as well, so...
And you think it was on purpose?
I don't
Tricked
know.
you on purpose.
It's gonna work. It's gonna. Anyway, while he's doing that again, Ordeal's Return.
Yo, I mean,
I'm excited about it. I have not read
chapter.
the latest one.
Oh no,
But I'm going to.
Oh no.
Next podcast, I'll be up to date.
Ordeal, I mean, it's just going so well, man. What can we really say about it that we haven't said already?
Listen,
Brilliant.
You know what I mean? The guy knows what he's doing. Simple as that, really, isn't it?
Yeah, 100%.
I just know that once you read this new one that's out, it set the tone for what's coming next.
So it's going to be chapter 4 or chapter 3?
This is the
Season
first
four,
season.
season
This will be
four.
the end of 3.
And season
three,
4
yeah.
coming next. Yeah, cool.
But this is what got me, right? So the whole chapter, I'm not telling you what's going on in there. But shaded episode, sorry, apologies. Shay didn't say a word, but you heard him loud and clear.
But you heard what, sorry?
You heard him loud and clear. He didn't say one word in that whole thing, but you heard him loud and clear.
That's all I need to hear.
And trust me, I'm ready for the next one. I'm ready for the
Let me
next one.
check for how much credits I got left.
I got 20.
Hey, we're supporting, innit?
I got at least 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I got.
What's supporting now?
I'm interested to see what happens, like leading up to the end of this now, because there's got to be a lot of smoke. There's got to be.
Well, it was always expected, wasn't it?
Especially when they gave you the fast forward to the future.
Yeah.
It's just like how we're going to get there.
There's actually, I was talking to you about it. The reason why we see that feature. And it's got to do, I don't know if anybody missed it. I won't mention it here because it is a spoiler if you haven't got up to that. But it's to do with his eye. If you look back, his eye is a different color. And then when you look back at his past, when they showed his ancestors, there's one man who's got a different color. And they explain what that power system does and why. We just need to see and know how he gets that. Because his ancestors are meant to be no longer around. But there's another clue on why that could still be there. Same with like how his mother's power was kept in a briefcase. So a lot of interesting things there to unpack.
Looking forward to it.
Thanks for spoiling it for me.
You're welcome, bro.
You said it and then everything started, dots are connecting like that. Yeah, you spoiled.
Nah, because it's in there.
Yeah.
I say yeah.
For this, the simulcast just finished now. I'm saying that there was only 2 that delivered for me. And the 2 that delivered for me was Teogonia and Aldebaran. Literally. I feel like outside of that, Lazarus seems
And
like
Supercube.
Yeah, Supercube.
Supercube wasn't part of that simulcast.
Yeah, it was.
Supercube was the previous simulcast.
Was it? But why is it? Because Sonic 12 they finished around the same time.
Supercube finished a little bit earlier, but
Only about a couple weeks.
I would still call it the same
It's only a couple
simulcast.
weeks earlier, bro.
Yeah.
What are you not talking about? Supercube finished like at the same time as bloody.
Not when Aldebaran started.
No, bro. It was still going
course
on.
it did.
It was still going on.
No, it was still
It
going
was still
on.
going on. It was still going on.
It
bro.
was
going on
intersecting,
still.
but it had like 2 episodes through that.
But I said about
that's-
4 or 5.
Bro,
Yeah, I was going to say
I
about
said
4.
about 4
I was
or
going to say
5.
about 4, maybe
About 4 or
5.
5.
still.
Nah,
I watched them
man.
back
Oh,
to
we
back
doing
every
another
week.
fact check.
I watched them back to back every week.
Yes,
Sonny's to take his iPad away from him.
second today.
It's a whole new segment, TC.
Facts with
Fact
T.
checks.
That's why I bought the iPad, because you might gassing.
So I agree that those two animes were great. To Be Hero X keeps me entertained.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, I thought that was alright.
But still, the story of it is just because every episode's a different hero. I'm like, I need to get the correlation of what's going on.
We will. I feel like it's building to that. But there's just so many cool characters in there.
No, there is.
Is it still going on? Ongoing.
Yeah, every week, yeah, bro.
The last.
I'm sad all of our worlds finished. To be fair,
was poor, man.
What's that?
I said the last simulcast was poor.
It was, yeah.
The last one was May 23rd.
What? Of what? Supercube?
Yeah, Supercube.
Yeah, it's like 2 months ago.
Yeah. Still.
Yeah.
It started with the last ones, though.
So that means there would have been probably
It would have been half
3 or 4 episodes of All Divine Well when Supercube finished. About 4 episodes.
There you go. So it's not. It was part of the previous simulcast because we was talking about Supercube with. We were talking about Supercube with Solo Leveling.
Yeah, we were.
And so we had Solo Leveling, Supercube, and what was the third one?
I remember you mentioning All Divine Well though when we was talking about Supercube.
We might have again because they intersected. But what I'm saying is there was three. There was a Korean Shangri-La, Supercube, and Solo Leveling was all out at the same time. We was talking about that in episode 1.
Shangri-La's been out.
Shangri-La's got a longer season though.
Yeah, it has a longer season.
Like season 3 now.
So Shangri-La intersected with Solo Leveling, and Solo Leveling and Supercube intersected with the whatever. But I don't know how this whole simulcast works with the Chinese drops and with the
probably different.
Korean drops. So their simulcast might actually be different. So that's where we're thinking it. But I'm seeing Supercube, like the majority of Supercube's episodes dropped in the last simulcast.
Okay, that's fair.
So
that's fair. What's the feeling about this Akira live action being cancelled?
I'm happy. Like
cancelled.
It's cancelled.
I don't need a live action Akira.
Yeah, it doesn't need to be done.
What was the reason for it getting cancelled?
Oh, bro.
They took too long.
I don't mind. Listen, if they try to do it, fine, but I'm not going to be excited about it. But I don't need a live action Akira.
I get it.
Yeah.
To me, when I look at live action, I think that's one that they could make, depending on what the budget is, they could actually probably maybe achieve.
It was CGI.
That's true.
I personally feel like it would have been dope.
Yeah.
So I've done a little bit of a dive on it.
What did you all think of Ghost in the Shell live action?
I need to.
It was a yes and no for me.
But they had a good budget for the CGI.
Yeah.
They had a really good budget for the CGI. Yeah. And you know what it was? They didn't try to make the CGI. Like, the problem with CGI is trying to make it look real.
Yeah.
They let the CGI, like, it. For me, I would put Ghost in the Shell's live action at the same place that I would put. Oh, come on. What's the live action that is with the girl that's a robot? She's an attack.
Alita.
Battle Angel Alita.
I
would put Ghost in the Shell.
I think that was a great.
Ghost in
the Shell gives Terminator.
Have you, as a live action, have you watched Battle Angel Alita?
That's good stuff.
I think I did years ago, but I didn't even really class that as a live action.
I was going to say,
well done.
What are you saying?
Wait, I didn't know there was source material.
Wait, too many conversations.
Yeah, there's a whole anime movie, yeah.
Hey, JR, come back. What did you say?
No, I said I think I watched it a couple of years ago, but I didn't watch it under the pretext of it being a live action. I just thought it was a film.
Yeah. But you enjoyed it.
So you didn't know, you never saw Battle Angel Alita?
Not the anime or...
Oh, okay,
cool. No. I didn't know that was a thing until right now.
So what are you saying? Because you're Mr. Anti-live action.
I thought the film was alright.
Wasn't it a bit... It was more than alright. When you say live action...
No, it's live action.
Wasn't it still like... It seemed like just very well done. I don't know what to call it. Like middle ground animation. Like, was there not a bit of Battle Angel Alita? Was it not
more CGI?
That's why I'm like, if it's all CGI,
but I don't think it was all CGI though.
That's like turning around and saying that like One Piece is not live action because there's CGI in it.
To be fair, you can't do live action without CGI.
You can't. You physically can't.
It's based off anime.
No, but I just need to know how much of that Alita thing was CGI, because to me it seemed like the whole, like even like the grading of the whole film.
Put it this way.
It was a lens, like a filter almost.
Put it this way.
Well, One Piece, they use aspects of CGI to obviously...
The person who would have been Alita would have still been a person that would have acted it, but they would have CGI'd her.
So there would have been someone doing all the flips.
To make her look more like how she needed to look. the same thing. They're going to be doing the same situation with. I don't know. Chopper's a bit small. I don't know if they would do the same thing with Chopper.
Probably, they probably
It
do.
could. It could be in somebody and they just resize him in post. In
Yeah, that's
post.
what they do. Similar to the Hulk.
And it could be that thing.
Definitely, probably, maybe.
Could be,
highly unlikely,
but it's possible.
It's possible,
It's
but
possible, no?
No,
you're
but
going into some
Chopper
dangerous waters.
No dangerous waters, bro. Like, bro, you gotta give everyone a role in the cast.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
but I don't think they'll do it. I think they'll do it like they do the Hulk.
Yeah,
Whereas
that,
Mark Ruffalo has the
Peter
whole
Dinklage
suit
in
on,
them, man. You know what I mean?
and they resize him in the actual movie.
Yeah.
Because
So, sorry,
remember,
Jay,
Chopper,
I
when he got to
interrupted you
Rumble
about
Bulls, they got to make him big.
AKIRA movie. What was you going to say?
So yeah, I've done a little bit of, when I heard about that, research. And obviously, yeah, so basically, Warner Brothers bought the rights to AKIRA in like 2002. Initially, they had the director of the Blade movie that was going to run the film. For various reasons, he got scrapped. He kept getting delayed. Then they got another director in. This director, I forget his name, basically tried to effectively do a Western cast.
Yeah.
And then that got backlash from purist fans. They scrapped that director. They brought in there's two brothers, Hughes brothers, I think. They've done a few different things. And one of them was, they brought in another screenwriter that did a big film. I can't remember what it's called. I can't remember what the film's called. But effectively, again, they changed the whole scripts. They made like the two main characters, Tatsuo and I forget the other Donnie's name.
Yeah.
Yeah, they made them like 30 years old when in the original film they're teenagers.
That would have been...
It gets worse. It gets worse. Before you go that, it gets worse. Then they moved the original setting from Neo Tokyo, which is obviously in Japan. They moved it to New York, where apparently they tried to make it so that Japan had some kind of crisis. It's set in the future. Then America then gave Japan the state of New York and they called it New Tokyo. That's mad. Yo, this is what happened, innit? So
America gave them in New York.
Yeah.
This is yours.
And then they tried to do the two main characters as Chris Evans. Like they was throwing out Chris Evans' name and
Captain America, bro.
And Joseph Gordon-Levitt. Or Levitt, however you say his name,
I didn't need that.
Do you know what jars me?
So they got rid of them.
There's so many actors that are looking for jobs.
You know what I mean?
And we're stuck with these same people every
doing
minute.
everything.
They just want the hype.
I don't care for them.
Yeah.
Like, come on, man. What's going on?
So that got a lot of backlash and then they scrapped them. And then
Do you know what they need to do? They need to go and get one of these guys that are doing the K-dramas where they're actually building they're doing the Korean stuff. That's where live action needs to go. Give it to the Koreans to pattern up because the Koreans are actually handling shit correctly.
Yeah, but the Japanese don't want that.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
That's very true. Well, to be fair, hold on. It was in the hands of Warner Brothers.
Again,
because they had the rights.
Big money. You got to remember when people were selling rights. No, but when you're selling rights,
to represent Japanese either.
When you're selling the rights, you're selling it to whoever's got the most money.
AKIRA's massive, man. They can't want to do that.
No,
anyone's going to want to do that. Any
I feel
director.
like in general, the Koreans want to represent themselves as Japanese.
I hear it. No, I hear it.
No, but I'm talking about like find a Korean director that knows what he's doing, and then hire some Japanese actors. Like we're not talking about. I'm not saying about making it Korean.
It's going to be that debate when it's like,
but that's
Japanese because we've got Japanese developers that are animation studios putting out. But it's a Korean story.
I guarantee you, not many people realize solo level like anime watchers that haven't read it won't realize that it's Korean.
Yeah.
No, you're right because it's made by a Japanese studio. But
yeah.
So yeah, with AKIRA, they ended up getting the Donnie, that Taika Waititi.
Yeah.
He's a director. He did Thor, Love and Thunder. If any of you are big on Marvel, seen Jane Foster Thor, he done that film. And then which he actually prioritized over AKIRA, ended up getting back shelved. Then the rights ran out after like 20 years and it went back to the artist. So Warner Brothers ended up paying 7 figures and didn't do nothing with the film.
Swear down. So what we're basically saying is though, is that he's now got right to resell it to somebody else.
Yeah, if he wants.
That's calm. I'll be honest with you. I would rather the animes don't fall in the hands of Western society.
Yeah.
The live actions anyway. Like I think like
they ruined everything.
They already tried to move it to New York, so I'm kind of glad it went back that way, innit? That's a bit mad. Imagine AKIRA in New York. It's not bad.
It's not like that movie.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Movie.
Talking about word on the street though. Go on.
So I was going to say that movie Chronicles. That's how Akira live action
superhero
would be if
thing.
it was in the Western hands.
I don't think I've seen that.
You never seen
hard.
Chronicles?
Chronicles hard.
Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah, literally early
The
on.
friends, they all get powers.
Early work.
3 of them touch a alien stone.
Yeah.
And then they got got telekinesis.
I didn't even realise
And
that was him.
that's when I realised telekinesis
Michael
could
B.
make you
Jordan,
fly
man.
too. Like when I was young, I'm like, oh shit.
One of them
that's
genuinely.
One of them just turned into
And
Magneto.
one of them
blood.
turned into the baddest bad
One of them
guy.
turned into Magneto, blood. And everything
it's all filmed from like camera. Like imagine like, if someone in the movie has a camera.
POV.
So
that's
that's
it.
sick film.
We've seen, what's it called? Is it Horrid Henry? Not Horrid Henry.
I'm not him. You're talking about. It's not Horrid Henry, but
Hardcore
it's
Henry.
my man's called
Hardcore Henry.
Yeah.
My
Hardcore
man's
Henry.
just fighting bad people.
Hardcore Henry, man.
Yeah,
wicked film.
my head right now.
That's mad.
POV, like, it's all through his, like,
You ever seen Hardcore
Like
Henry?
Blair
point of
Witch.
view, yeah. Point of view, yeah.
That's mad.
So yeah, no, Akira just gone back to Japan. So yeah, hopefully they do
Very
something
good.
proper with it.
That's
you know what
good.
I mean? Because I think, like Slick said, I think that's one of the few animes, films as well, like probably like the same as Ghost in the Shell, where if they actually adapted it into a film, spent the right amount of money on it, they could actually make it done really well.
I would love a proper series out of that one, to be fair.
What would you prefer, series or film in Akira?
What, animated series or live action?
Live action.
I would prefer live
action series or live action film in Akira.
Film, you got a better budget.
Because I actually think one of the
give him
directors.
the third
you get sick
or
budget on
animated
the
series.
Or
So you get
animated
better budget on the
series.
film. So you
But
get better
one of the
budget.
directors was going to split Akira into 2 films to cover all the volumes, which I think would have been
It
a
made
better...
more sense.
That would have been
Yeah.
interesting, actually.
That's
Yeah.
not a bad shout. That's
Yeah,
not a
that
bad
would have
shout.
been interesting.
You would have had would look
Two
better because you got a
films.
bit bigger budget because it's a film rather than a
Yeah,
series.
two films. Yeah.
Yeah.
2 films. Yeah.
Because then they can also gauge it. If the first one does well, then you know you're guaranteed to do
The
the
second one would have
one.
an even bigger budget.
All right, so recommendations for people, just off of what you've seen already, or
In the
Last
current...
film.
In the current...
My recommendation is wait for the new season of Ippo.
That's it. Don't watch nothing.
the announcement's only just come out. You're ready for people to wait.
Hey, just know when Ippo, I might even start boxing again, bruv. Like, it might, I might have to jump back in the ring.
Mr. Takamura.
It might actually happen because that might gas me enough to get off my chair, stop drawing for a little bit,
And start swinging.
and start swinging, man. Listen, all I know is when I watch Ippo, that was peak boxing time for me. Yeah, that was
facts.
epic. Like every episode, serious.
Definitely
Serious.
needed to come back because like Megalo Joe.
Megalobox.
Man said Megalo Joe.
The first season I liked. I was gonna
Like,
say
Megalo Joe,
Megalo
shout
Boxing
out.
too, but then I remembered his name and I was like Megalo Joe. But either way, the first season I liked, and then when they brought it back, and I don't know, it just wasn't really the same anime.
I feel like they tried to change the character rather than him being this obnoxious. I could do anything without. They
Do you know
tried
what
to
it felt
show
like?
him like a softer side. He's
Fight with
good
no
for the
gear.
people type of thing.
You know what it
Fight
felt
with
like?
no
It
gear
felt
in
like
it.
they done Megalobox and then they saw Real Still and was like, this is a great story. This is a great story. Let's run it. Like, it literally started...
Real Still was actually hard as well.
No, Real Still is hard. Like, but
Really
yeah,
good, yeah.
But what made Real Still sick was the father and son element.
Yeah.
So now, and because they gave him the kid.
Yep.
They gave him the kid. Like, this is like, I don't know if nobody's deeped it, but I saw it and I was like, nah. Because that's one of the films I've had to watch with my kids over and over again. Like, that's one that they have to watch. So I'm like, bruv, I'm looking at this, I'm like,
This is so familiar.
I've seen the anime.
so familiar.
so I clocked like, yeah, they definitely hijacked that whole thing. But I reckon that it was a situation where they probably made it and then thought, okay, cool, now's the time to start bringing in that side of the story.
Yeah.
They probably always wanted to get there to that father and son
Yeah,
situation.
because it didn't feel rushed. That side of the story didn't feel rushed.
No. But again, it
It's
won't feel
just
rushed because they're taking it from somewhere. You've got the blueprint. You've got the blueprint.
Allow them a little bit.
I just like the whole idea from the first season where it was like, man, really trying to climb the ranks and there's different things going on, new technology within like the gear that they're using.
Yes.
And I just feel like...
Real Still again.
Yeah,
climbing the
I'm not
ranks.
saying that it's different.
Yeah,
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 I'm
yeah,
just
yeah,
saying the way that they bought season 2, I just felt like you lacked a lot of like where we just came from. Like you filled the story. It's not like the story didn't work. It's just not what Yeah, I don't feel like it.
You just strayed a bit from it too much.
I feel like we get to this like point where it's like we're in a space that you have so much issues with either a story got rushed or a story didn't get developed. There's barely a good in between.
There's no middle ground, really.
Yeah, there is no middle ground. It's like okay, cool. They love it. It's either that a story got rushed or it didn't get developed, or they take the Fast and Furious route and they just
throw action in it. Every
rinsing it. They just keep rinsing.
Fight.
Keep rinsing it.
Yeah.
Keep rinsing it.
Next time on Nani Talks.
Netflix, Prime, Crunchyroll, it's all an algorithm.
Yeah,
like,
man.
That's
why I don't use them.
Oh yeah, what's that Kangen Ashura though? That was, bro, sit down, bro. You know nothing.
I don't like that. Do you man like that?
We're gonna be spotlighting Apple Black, one of Saturday AM's webtoons.